Our eyes are the windows to our souls, but take away our sight and we lose our independence in the blink of an eye. Nora was told she'd go blind in a few years and should give up her beautiful home in the country. She has age-related macular degeneration. It causes you to lose your central vision and is the commonest cause of blindness in the UK.
I remember the very first time I realised there was something really wrong was watching television, and the heads were very distorted. And so I looked away and noticed that the frames around the pictures hanging in the sitting room were gone wavy.
She couldn't drive because the lines on the road looked jagged. She proofreads for a job, but the words on the page were distorted. Nora was slowly going blind. That was until she started taking a food supplement.
But about 6 months after I'd started to take the supplement, I realised that, hold on a minute, I can read again, I don't need help. The distortion was gone. It was fairly spectacular.
And it's this that's helped to save Nora's eyesight, the humble marigold. It's the flower's yellow pigment that's got scientists all in a twirl. Scientists in Ireland have made a breakthrough in AMD using the marigold. The flower contains the plant pigment mesoxanthine. It's one of 3 plant pigments found at the macula, which is at the back of the eye, at the centre of the retina. These pigments are lacking in some people, putting them at risk of developing AMD. The pigment you find in marigolds acts as an antioxidant and protects against harmful blue light.
This is interesting because mesoxanthine is not normally found in diet, but it's a very important component of an individual's macular pigment. And to be able to see that individuals can respond to this in supplement form was indeed a breakthrough for science.
Harry Marsland, a retired optician, relied on his magnifying glass to get through life.
I needed to take it out with me if I went to a restaurant for a meal. I couldn't see the names and words on a map, in the dictionary, at the small print in the paper. And finally, out of frustration, I went and bought myself the big magnifying glass.
Then Harry decided to take the supplement containing extracts from the marigold flower, one a day, costing £150 a year.
So I started taking this pigment supplement in May of 2007, and by September 2007, we realised that I wasn't using the magnifying glass anymore. By October, I wasn't using a bright light over my shoulder to see as the evenings got darker. And by January, I was driving in the dark.
Harry's eyesight is nearly back to how it was before. Leading consultant ophthalmic surgeon Stephen Beattie has witnessed other success stories.
I have a patient who attends me from Dublin, and I recommended this particular supplement. And what we found was that the patient's vision in that eye improved from 10% to 80% over the following year.
Age-related macular degeneration is a growing problem because it's an age-related condition and we're all living longer. Indeed, the figures suggest that by 2020, the number of people with this condition will have in fact doubled.
Losing your eyesight is devastating, but for those who've had success taking this food supplement, the twinkle is back in their eye.
To know that you're inevitably going to go blind and then to discover slowly that everything's turned back to normal, it's unbelievable.
I can actually read an 8-point aerial if I want to. Do you want to hear? Yep. You're sitting by a pond in a railway station. The light is dim and through the brick steel and glass hall has the proportions and detailings of a cathedral. I'm telling you, it's mega.